right, welcome back to Random Stupid Shit with Ken Snow and Shell. Yeah. Tonight, first of all, we're going to talk about our numbers. We got some numbers. Shell, yeah.
What's the numbers?
What's
the numbers?
You got me. Okay.
Yes, I'm here. Hello, everybody.
Hello. We have had, I think we had 9 followers last week. I'm not 100% sure about that, but we're still at 9 followers. Okay. We've had 25 plays all time. So we only have 2 podcasts. So 25, that's not too bad, I don't guess.
Oh, okay.
269 impressions.
Okay. And an impression is a?
Impression is when somebody shares your podcast with somebody else. So if you don't have Spotify, and I do, and I send you the link to look at it, it shows up that I sent you the link, but you don't have Spotify.
Okay.
So it's called an impression. And I would say out of that 269 impressions, it probably comes from the nursing home in Minnesota. What do you think?
I hope so.
I'm hearing that.
Awesome.
I'm hearing that the senior citizen facility up there is getting the news around and spreading us around, and they really enjoying the show.
Well, good. I have a few things I'd like to ask them.
Hey, well, go ahead. Put a shout out to them and ask them. Go ahead and ask them.
I'd like to know, every time I see a nurse or anything, I always ask them, what's the strangest place and thing of a tattoo have you ever seen? And so far, I've got some really funny stories from people.
All right. Well, hey.
The funniest they said. Okay, go ahead.
So what I want the listeners to do then is send me an email, kensnowstudio@gmail.com, or leave us a comment in below on this show and tell us, what was that again? The weirdest tattoo?
Place and thing of a tattoo. You know, what it was of.
The strangest location and what it was. Gotcha.
Yes.
All right. Well, we'll get together some strange ones, and we'll have another show on where's these strange tattoos at.
Okay.
All right. But speaking of 269 impressions, we are now on Amazon Music and Audible. I just checked it earlier. We are there. So we're now on Spotify and Amazon. And I'm trying to get us on Google. Don't know if we're there yet. And Apple's really picky. Apple doesn't seem to like the word shit, I guess. Yeah, I guess Apple just wants to censor everything. I mean, we're putting it out there that we're explicit. So if you don't want to listen, don't listen. But at the same token, some people don't want to put our podcast out because we are explicit. And I don't even think we're that bad explicit. It's not like we're getting, really weird. I mean, but we might be today.
This is some strange shit. And I will watch my language, but wow.
Today,
that's some stuff.
We're going to talk about xenomorph experiences.
Yes.
AKA alien sex
toys. Now, it's a thing.
Now, the question was brought up to me is are we going to talk about the toys that aliens use, or are we going to talk about humans that use toys made for aliens?
I think it's humans. Yes, not just women, it's men too. I'm just going to say the human side of it is where I would go more with. Now, there are different types of aliens. I mean, I would talk about the human side as far as what they're doing.
Okay, well, when I was researching for this story, I came up with a little story. This is on Clarkesworld Magazine. Anybody can look this up. Clarkesworldmagazine.com, and it's a story called Bits by Naomi Kritzer. And what she talks about is she works for this company, and this company started off with the owner of the company. Her boyfriend at the time was really into really large boobs. And I'm not talking about your normal. I'm talking about your outrageous. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Really just stupid.
Outrageous.
Yeah. But she made them using what's called IntelliFlesh. And IntelliFlesh, if you got these fake boobs strapped on and somebody touches these boobs, you could feel them.
Okay.
So
and it was called what?
IntelliFlesh.
IntelliFlesh. Okay.
It's actually, it gives you the sensation. Well, so she's got these boobs and her boyfriend breaks up with her. Now she doesn't need them anymore. And a friend of hers had a double mastectomy. And a friend of hers says, hey, could you make me some normal sized ones? And she's like, yeah. Well, so it's a good thing. If you're doing this for ladies who have had double mastectomies, they get this IntelliFlesh and, they could feel it when they're touched. So, hey, it's a good thing. Well, so one day they're at their office, and so they get a phone call. And a lady calls up, and she wants to have sex with her husband. Her husband's name is Zmiva. Zmiva. Her husband's name is Zmiva. Now, here's the thing. Zmiva is a Crecilian. Crecilians are squid-like creatures that came to Earth around 2012, and they have 7 eyes, and they have double penises. Or it's one stalk, but it ends in 2. And she's trying to figure out how she's going to do this. So this story goes on to talk about it. They live up in Minnesota, and they go on and talk about this stuff. It cracks me up when I'm sitting there watching it. And so she goes on and she's talking about it, how, it's a little unusual but you get used to the 7 eyes after a while. And apparently
7 eyes, I don't think I'd get used to that.
Apparently they're here. They are here.
Oh my. Okay.
So have you ever heard of
Do they stay in water?
No. He's living in the apartment with her.
Okay.
Now, have you ever heard of Crecilians?
No. I've heard of squid people. I ain't heard that word Crecilians before. I'm not coming up with anything. I'm probably spelling it wrong.
It's
I was trying to look it up.
Well, let's help it out. Let's help the people out in case they want to look it up. It's K apostrophe. Okay. You got to make sure to get that apostrophe in there. You okay? You need Mitch?
Yeah.
Did you fall out?
I fell out. Okay.
It's K apostrophe SRILLAN.
Okay.
Crecilian. I'm telling you got some weird shit here. Strange stuff.
K apostrophe. I'm sorry, it ain't working for me. It ain't gonna do it.
Well, they also took and they had a Crecilian female call in that was married to a human male, and of course the human male couldn't do anything for her. So they actually made up a Crecilian penises, 17.85 inches on the left side and 18.1 inches on the right side.
Oh, no.
Well, yeah, got to take care of the Crecilian women too. I mean, come on. Can't leave them out. Right?
Okay, I'm seeing something here I can't even talk about now. See, I knew I didn't want to go here.
Can't even talk about it. Well,
no, I couldn't get past them wanting to lay eggs everywhere. So I couldn't get into it. But I mean, the lady started out with an amazing thing, and then the people got to take it over with my husband's a squid.
My husband is a squid. Now,
Wow.
that's where it comes into play with ovipositories.
And why do they got to do this?
Because
I don't see the joy in it. I don't.
what they do, and here's how. Let's get an explanation of what an ovipository is and what it does. So an ovipository is a hollow dildo that you take and you take a gelatin and you form like an egg, whatever size egg you want.
Silicone egg is usually, yeah.
Right, a silicone egg, but you got to make sure not to
And
use
a whole lot of lube.
you got to make sure not to use sugar because you don't want no yeast infection.
No, we don't want nothing like that.
No sugar. So,
I wouldn't think.
So you take and you have this gelatin egg, whatever size you
There's
want,
suction cups on this.
and you put it in the back. You put it in the back side of this ovipository, and you squeeze it out and deposit it into said female. And there you go. It's called an ovipository. And these things are real. They're legit. You can buy them all day.
Yeah.
You can get them without tentacles, with tentacles, however you want it.
Yeah, I don't think these people are right. There's no shame in the world. Nobody says no more. If somebody's yeah. There's no shame. Yeah. This is disturbing.
Yeah. So, it's a little freaky, a little weird.
Yes. Yeah.
But
Yeah. I don't want to hang around these people. There's people that fantasize about dragons, and I'm like, how in the world aren't dragons supposed to be huge? And if they're not, they're little and they're cute, like Puff the Magic Dragon, Who'd want to do that? I just don't understand the mindset.
So what would
I understand Bigfoot. I can't get past tentacles. No.
So what would be the fascination with a dragon? I mean, how would a dragon?
I don't know. It said it started with the Game of Thrones thing. This lady said her company. It started with a Game of Thrones orgy, which I guess is coming back like the 70s. I'm not sure. Supposedly that's what pineapples are for, swingers. But okay. So that it's coming all back, and they had a Game of Thrones party, and that made everybody start wanting to do a dragon. I guess they like fire breathers. I don't know, but apparently they lay eggs also, small enough for a human.
So when you do a dragon, what are you doing? What is do a dragon?
I don't know. Yeah, they have dragon penises.
Dragon penises.
And yeah. And then these octopi, they got like 7 and 8 different ones, and they tie you up with it. Like, who would? Oh no, my husband's the Kraken. Well, sorry, you're out of luck, dear. And then there's the fly people. They're itty bitty critters, yeah, that like crawl up on you like a scorpion or something. Yeah, that's not good. That would be scary as shit. It's like a centipede scorpion. Like, yeah, it gets you double tapped. Okay. Wow.
There actually
these robots they're making nowadays.
There actually is a story. A Game of Thrones dildo exists if you just can't get enough of the show.
Well, see, and now they got these graphic designers that are making these movies, like that show that I was telling you about. That lady called in and she's like, I want a porno with me in it doing a werewolf. And they design it and make your own porno.
Oh,
and you ain't even got to be in it. Yeah, it's like that cartoon erotica.
AI is starting to get really weird with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's going to be like that Bruce Willis movie where we're just laying in bed the whole time with these glasses on, able to do anything we want to do.
That the Game of Thrones dildo is called Game of Moans Long Shaft.
Is it a dragon?
No, but it looks like a sword.
Oh.
It looks like a sword.
Is it the little man? What was his name?
Lannister. Tyrion Lannister. No, it actually looks like a sword. Looks like a,
Yeah, don't see. No,
You can
Why?
you can go to Etsy. Of course, you can get anything on Etsy. I mean, you can get
I think you can get anything
you
anywhere.
can get anything on Etsy. But yeah, Etsy makes one like that.
No, no, no. I think that's not even nice. I wow. So yeah, these some of these people got their exercise equipment set up. So why they're okay? She masturbates. Why she exercises for an hour a day?
For an hour? Oh my
A day,
goodness.
yeah,
Damn.
yeah, yeah.
Wow.
She's got a deep ass. Her gluteus maximus is big. She probably a Bigfoot too. I don't know. That's just crazy.
I'm just shocked at the stuff that you could buy on Etsy. But hey, I guess
It's everything, yeah.
it's a marketplace that is open for everything.
Yeah. I mean, and people make everything now. So I think if you can dream it, wow. Okay. Gotta move again. This got bad.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, there's alien tentacle porn. That is just nuts.
They have have one that looks like a alien tongue.
Yeah, and it's actually like a suction cup.
Yeah.
I just don't even know about that.
Oh well, hey, this one here, this ovipository has the eggs, so you don't have to buy eggs. It comes with eggs.
Oh, it comes with them. And how much lube?
Yeah, and it's even 30% off. $57, free shipping. Take care of you right there. Etsy, look it up.
No, I ain't going. I gotta keep backing out, and I never realized how dark the thing can go so quick. As when I was teasing somebody about going to Hawaii, and they was going to swim with the dolphins, and I was telling them how dolphins rape everybody, and it's proven. Dolphins are some mean, cruel animals. They will, yeah, and they'll straight up gang rape you, pull you in, take you. And that story, it goes dark quick too. There's stuff with it too. They probably got dolphin porn. But I had to back out pretty quick because it was getting that way. It scared me. And now if I put in anything, automatically certain words now are kicking and my phone's automatically going to some stuff that's making me crack up. I couldn't have thought about this in 1,000 years.
That is funny because you get these it's almost like Facebook or Google or whatever, they're listening to your conversation because you'll be sitting there talking about something, and then next time you turn your phone on or whatever, there's something pops up that is on that subject or whatever. You're like, what the hell? I didn't look nothing like that up. How's that even possible?
But I just looked at dolphin rape again because I hadn't for a while. It said man accused of drugging dolphin and raping him for 11 years.
The dolphin was raping him for 11 years?
No, the man was raping the dolphin.
Oh, the man was raping the dolphin.
It just went backwards on me.
Oh man. So let me get this straight.
My phone just goes dark now.
So let me get this correct here. This guy was raping a dolphin for 11 years.
I guess so. I guess I can't hit on that site. It's just like what first comes up. I should screenshot it.
Sometimes the information technology age is not a good thing.
No, I'd be embarrassed if I died right now. My phone was left with. Definitely going to get a lock on it.
Well, you know what? I tell you what. I think we probably could go on a little longer on this subject, but this is a little disturbing. So we're going to move off of the alien sex toys and.
Thank you.
We're going to. That's 20 minutes we can't get back. So
yes. Next week though is going to be a good show.
What are we going over next week? Are we going to tell them this week, or are we going to let them stew on it a little bit? What are we going to do?
Let's tell them this week.
Go ahead, tell them.
Strange addictions.
Strange.
Apparently, we got a lot of kids eating Tide these days, and it's a commodity like cash. Tide is. That's what we want to talk about next week.
Strange addictions.
Yes. And if you get a 5-pound box of Tide, it's worth $10 on the street.
What?
Yeah, Tide is cash. Start looking it up. Can't even keep Tide on the shelves no more.
So
okay.
Season 1, episode 4 is what was it again? I need a minute. What did you say it was?
Strange addictions.
Strange addictions.
That's it. Yeah, people eating, stealing, and selling Tide. It's a big thing. Oh yeah, and it gets them high too. Tide does.
Okay. All right.
So,
all right.
Look up the big old shady side of Tide.
The shady side of Tide.
Yeah, it ain't so clean, man. Nah, but I mean, I was just like, why is everybody stealing Tide? And I Googled it, and you wouldn't believe the stuff that's come up. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Not to be ashamed, but your parents should. That's all I got to say.
Well, we're definitely going to talk about that. That ain't all you got to say. We're talking about that next week.
There's some real strange addictions.
All right. So listen up, everyone out there. Next week's episode, season 1, episode 4, will be strange addictions, particularly talking about Tide, but I'm sure there's some other strange addictions out there. Hey, Shell, you got us a joke of the day?
Yeah, it's not a great one, but here we go. What's blue but lighter?
What is blue but lighter?
Yeah. Light blue. I can't think of nothing.
You're right. That wasn't a good one.
You went silent.
Well, I was sitting there waiting for you to say. Yeah, you're right. That wasn't a good one. We're gonna have to edit that one out. Give me another one.
Okay. How about? Don't know how dirty my jokes can get. And I only know dirty jokes. I'm sorry.
Well, tell the dirty ones. Give me a dirty one right now. Like I said, we already done this explicit. Apple doesn't want to put us up because it's explicit. So do it.
So what's the difference between a joke and 2 dicks?
What is the difference between a joke and 2 dicks?
Everybody knows your mama can't take a joke.
Wow. I'm
sorry.
We're resulting in mama jokes. Bless the little pygmies in New Guinea.
There you go. Bless them. Bless their hearts.
Bless their hearts.
I just feel dirty after this show. I tell you. Yeah.
So, I know we're having a good time tonight, and I hope everybody else did. Shell, won't you leave us with your saying that I like so much?
You do you. Y'all have a good night. Thanks.
Hey.
Good night.
Hey, you do you. We'll do us. Have a good evening. We'll see you next week.